First Days of the Year is an introspective and poetic exploration of time, memory, identity, and the act of writing itself. This work blends autobiography, philosophy, and lyrical prose to create a text that is as much about the process of thinking and writing as it is about the themes it ostensibly addresses. The book is structured as a series of meditations and reflections, often circling back on itself, in a way that mirrors the cyclical nature of time and memory. Through her evocative language and fragmented narrative, Cixous invites readers to join her in a journey of self-discovery and existential inquiry. First Days of the Year is a meditation on beginnings and endings, both literal and metaphorical. The title itself suggests a focus on the start of a new year, a time traditionally associated with reflection, resolution, and renewal. However, Cixous complicates this notion by questioning the very idea of beginnings. She challenges the linear conception of time, instead presenting it as a fluid and cyclical phenomenon. For Cixous, every ending is also a beginning, and every beginning carries within it the seeds of its own end. This cyclical understanding of time is reflected in the structure of the book, which eschews a linear narrative in favor of a more fragmented and recursive form. The central theme of the book is the relationship between the self and time. Cixous explores how our sense of identity is shaped by our experiences and memories, which are themselves deeply intertwined with our perception of time. She writes with a sense of urgency about the fleeting nature of existence, emphasizing the importance of living fully in the present moment. At the same time, she acknowledges the inevitability of loss and the passage of time, which erode our memories and alter our sense of self. This tension between presence and absence, between remembering and forgetting, is a recurring motif throughout the book. Cixous also delves into the act of writing as a means of grappling with these existential questions. For her, writing is not merely a tool for communication, but a way of engaging with the world and understanding oneself. She describes the writing process as a form of excavation, a way of digging into the layers of memory and experience to uncover hidden truths. At the same time, she acknowledges the limitations of language, which can never fully capture the complexity of human experience. This tension between the desire to express and the impossibility of complete expression is a central concern of the book. The autobiographical elements of First Days of the Year are particularly striking. Cixous frequently draws on her own life experiences, including her childhood in Algeria, her Jewish heritage, and her relationships with family and friends. These personal reflections are interwoven with broader philosophical musings, creating a text that is both intimate and universal. Cixous' writing is deeply personal, yet it also speaks to the shared human experience of grappling with time, memory, and identity. One of the most compelling aspects of the book is Cixous' use of language. Her prose is poetic and evocative, often blurring the lines between essay and poetry. She employs repetition, metaphor, and wordplay to create a sense of rhythm and musicality, drawing the reader into her meditative exploration of time and self. This stylistic choice reflects her belief in the transformative power of language, a theme that runs throughout the book. For Cixous, language is not merely a tool for communication, but a means of liberation and self expression. The book also explores the concept of the other and the role of relationships in shaping our sense of self. Cixous reflects on the ways in which our interactions with others influence our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. She writes with a sense of wonder about the connections between people, emphasizing the importance of empathy and understanding. At the same time, she acknowledges the challenges of truly knowing another person, as well as the inevitable misunderstandings and conflicts that arise in relationships. Another key theme of First Days of the Year is the idea of renewal and transformation. Cixous writes about the possibility of change and growth, even in the face of loss and adversity. She sees the new year as a time of potential, a chance to reflect on the past and imagine new possibilities for the future. However, she also cautions against the temptation to see the new year as a blank slate, emphasizing the importance of carrying forward the lessons and experiences of the past. This nuanced understanding of renewal reflects Cixous' broader philosophical outlook, which embraces complexity and resists simplistic solutions. Throughout the book, Cixous returns to the idea of the present moment as the locus of meaning and experience. She writes with a sense of urgency about the need to fully inhabit the present, to embrace the richness and complexity of life as it unfolds. At the same time, she acknowledges the difficulty of staying present in a world that is constantly pulling us in different directions. This tension between presence and distraction is a recurring theme, and Cixous offers no easy answers. Instead, she invites readers to engage with these questions themselves, to reflect on their own experiences and perceptions of time.